Hey guys, you're watching The Hungry Handgunner. I'm Nick. Today we're going to do a little bit of myth busting, just test and evaluation, things like that. So the question has come up, is it worthwhile suppressing supersonic cartridges? 22 LR, you can get subsonic ammo, you can make the gunshot very, very quiet. With things like 22 Magnum, is it worth adding a suppressor? You're still going to be dealing with that supersonic crack. We're gonna take a few shots unsuppressed from a few different angles, and then we're gonna go ahead and put on the Griffin Armament Paladin 5 and try to repeat those same shots. I don't have a decibel meter, I'm not that big of a deal yet. There's probably people that have covered this, but I'm curious myself just how much of a difference it'll make. I've never done it side by side before with 22 Magnum. 5.56 is a supersonic cartridge and makes a pretty big difference with the suppressor. So I'm sure that's kind of what we'll see today. I may end up eating my words, but we're gonna go ahead. We'll take a few shots from this position here. The BX-15 magazine, Ruger American rimfire 22 Magnum for those that are interested. We're just gonna reach out here and have some fun. So it should have about 75 yards to the steel from this location. So the furthest steel silhouette. We're just gonna play on that today and have some fun. Sounds like a gunshot. We'll do 3. Now we'll go ahead and add the Paladin 5, and we'll do 3 more shots from here. All right, now with the Paladin 5, feet are in the same spot. Let's give it a go. Three here. All right, let's change camera angle a little bit here. All right, now we've taken the suppressor back off. We'll go ahead and do 3 rounds unsuppressed, and then we'll do 3 suppressed from where you're at here behind me. So I hope this testing protocol actually works. All right. Go ahead and put the quieter on there. All right, do 3 more here. All right, make 1 more camera angle series of shots here. All right, this next one's gonna be a bit weird. I'm gonna do this as close to my ear as I can get. So I'm gonna be shooting right next to the camera. And we'll see what it's like at the shooter's ear. Again, this one's gonna be unsuppressed 3 shots and then suppressed 3 shots. All right. Now for the 3 suppress shots. All right, there we go. Let's talk about it. So we've talked about this a little bit before, and I don't mean to dumb it down or insult your intelligence or anything like that, but there's three noises when a firearm is discharged, three different types of sounds. You have, number one, the sound of the gases expanding, the gunpowder igniting. You have the supersonic crack, if applicable, if that bullet's going faster than, I believe, 1,050 feet per second, and that can vary based on humidity, elevation, temperature, things like that. But 1,050, 1,100 is normally where I understand that threshold to be. And then the third noise is going to be action of the firearm. Now, with the bolt action, it's largely mitigated. So the suppressor really only helps contain that first source of noise, that expanding gases. It gives it a place to expand. If your round is going faster than the speed of sound, it's going to have a supersonic crack to it. Nothing a suppressor can do about that unless it were to slow the bullet down to subsonic speeds, which has its own drawbacks that I'm sure you guys are aware. Muzzle energy is a function of velocity and mass. So cut the velocity, you're cutting the energy of the round. So is it worth it to suppress a 22 Magnum, or see also 17 HMR? That's going to be another high-speed projectile. Well, it depends. I can shoot this bolt action rifle without ear pro on and be comfortable. Now, I don't have a decibel meter. It may very well be over the 140 decibels at the ear. I'm not 100% sure. What I do know is that shooting the bolt action, even though the round is supersonic and it's still putting off that crack, I can shoot it comfortably without ear protection on in the bolt action. 5.56 in a bolt action rifle with a suppressor on there, I can shoot it comfortably. When I go to my AR-15 with the suppressor, there's still enough noise and whatnot coming from that ejection port as the action of the rifle cycles that I can't shoot it comfortably even with a suppressor without ear protection on. Your mileage may vary, but remember, your hearing is something that you can't really get back. I mean, get hearing aids and stuff, but there's no 100% way to regain that hearing once it's gone. So just something to think about. If you're going to be varmint hunting around other people or with other people, I think a suppressor makes sense. It is cutting some of that noise signature down. How much of a difference? Well, I'd love to get a decibel meter and show you, but I don't have one, and I probably won't be able to get one for a while given the size of my channel. But that's the sort of stuff I'd like to dive into down the road. I'm sure there's other people already doing it. It's just, I like that stuff. So way off in the comments, again, I completely am on board with repealing the NFA and getting rid of the ridiculous requirement to pay $200 for a tax stamp and all that stuff, just to, well, quiet it down a little bit. As you can see, the chances of it making it silent are slim to none with most practical calibers doing practical caliber things. Anyway, folks, here's a credit video for my awesome patrons and channel members. You guys rock. I appreciate you very much. Stay safe, keep shooting, and I'll see you next time.